Hey, welcome to the Loose channel. I always want to say welcome to the Loose Lemire station. If you're watching this and you've gotten a private reading from me in the past, if you've gotten a private reading from me since before July, I will be deleting the videos off of the YouTube channel, so find your way to downloading them. I'm going to make a formal announcement, but I figured I would do something now. I will be doing the love reading for the weekend of August 24th to 26th. I've actually felt the energies kind of go to like plus or minus a day before and after, a day or two before and after, or even throughout the week. So, you know, I would do it in the style of air, fire, earth, and water. I have never done that before, so welcome to this. If someone could timestamp it for me, I'd be appreciative, but you will also find timestamps in the description box once I get them there. I'm gonna try and do this as fast as I can. And I'll be reading for, well, I was gonna say I'll be reading for women, but I guess I'll just fucking just do it. Okay, air. Hey, air sign. How are you? You know what? That's gonna be really, really freaking hard. Sorry, y'all. I didn't prepare. This is air. This is earth. This is fire. This is water. Right. I don't know. Or whatever. So, let's just figure it out. Hey, air sign. May I please have access to guidance for August, this coming weekend? Love, romance for air signs. Yikes. Oh, that's funny. Aww. There's something blocking your way to love, air sign. And you're gonna be feeling it. Or rather, you'll be feeling the ramifications of that block, and not so much the block, but the ramifications of that block. Something may not be coming together this weekend. In that, like, I mean, but be encouraged. So, it may not happen necessarily during this time frame, but it may happen, like, after. So, what I mean is, like, it may not happen on Sunday, but it may happen on, like, Monday. This is a time where you're still in a state of forgiving and learning. You're still in the state of releasing and healing. I feel like what you're moving through is moving through your worthiness for love. Your you maybe even casting your arrow elsewhere outside of what you've been wanting and pining for. This is about you retreating to something else or with someone else than you've been typically looking at. It is about being encouraged and not looking too much in the past, but I feel like you will be looking in the past because you'll be doing the whole forgiving and learning. You'll be moving through things. I love that come together. It came out. I don't like the way it came out, but I love that it came out because that is the card for like romance and love. So it says it's a sign that perhaps a love connection is unbalanced. Is intimacy being withheld from you, or are you withholding it from another? You know, you might be even withholding it from someone else, I feel like. For some of you, you will be the ones that are withholding it from someone else for some reason, either because it's a trigger type thing, or you're still feeling the ramifications of the past. Longing and yearning are often mistaken for love when in fact they are signs of lack. Perhaps you've been doing all the emotional work and pouring your water into an empty well to the point that now you are also depleted. Know this, true love will not be denied you. So I feel like even if you were to get some sort of contact this weekend, you'll be retreating into yourself. So you won't be giving whomever this person is or these people are all that much play. I feel like you'll be either some of you will be stuck, some of you will be out. It is the weekend. And you're kind of encouraged to focus on you. Like, this is the strangest thing ever. They're like, yes, girl. Yes, B. Ignore that fool. Like, I can't. I'm finding it really hard to be like, that's your message, really? Ignore the fool? But yeah, it's sort of like, do you, essentially. Like, don't stop your world to cater to someone else. So if you do get that contact, or you know, whatever, it's, or if you are feeling that lack, or you are withholding it from someone, then either way, regardless of the situation, if you're the one withholding it from someone or it's being withheld from you, the focus is actually for you to still go through this healing, whether it's healing from this person or from the past or something recent. There's something that you need to be healing from, and you'll be retreating into you and casting your arrow elsewhere, casting your attention elsewhere. Alternatively, something could be happening this weekend that you have no choice but to cast your arrow elsewhere, but I'm not really reading that right now. But then again, I'm also just reading love. But I do feel like it will, I feel like it will come together in some way, because both giraffes came out. Like, that's weird. Like, encouragement is here being like, yes, but then it's also being like, it's still saying yes. I don't know. But it's funny because it is like the come together card says there's an imbalance in your relationship, which is funny because this is a big giraffe and a little giraffe. So it's almost like this one is overworked. Like, this one has been pumping that iron and this one hasn't. And this one is doing all the catering. Now, I know this card, I'm not trying to dirty it, but it kind of feels like in some cases this might be you or the other person doing so much, flexing that doing muscle so much that they take care of the little one. And, you know, while that's great, it's still kind of like, man, when do you get to be taken care of? But this could go the other way, right? The other person can be taking care of themselves. But I feel like, whatever, regardless of the other person, this is about, like, you, right? What's going to be happening for you this weekend. The love guidance for this weekend is taking care of you. And listening to your intuition about what's right. So, listening to your intuition about how to respond, how to go about your weekend in terms of love. And, yeah, casting your arrow elsewhere. Why am I saying? Yeah, it's like casting your arrow outside of love, not really thinking about love. So there might be something in your personal life that you might be needing to deal with, because for now there is a bong block in your path. Okay. Okay, this block is this Four of Swords. The old man is sleeping. And he doesn't notice that the city is on fire. What's happening? He doesn't notice that shit's going on elsewhere. I feel like something might be going on for you outside of your world, and this block is meant for you to listen to to inaction, meant for you to get out of inaction to cast your arrow elsewhere, to pay attention to something else that's going on here. I feel like you've been sleeping, waiting for the situation to come together, certain love situation to come together in some sort of way, and you've been ignoring this fucking bushfire going on in the background, bro. What's going on, Gandalf? And look, it's like the same freaking old man. That's so cool. Yeah. I feel like you need to wake up and pay attention to something else. Huh. Let's see what that card has more to say to us. My huckleberry friend, Moon River. So it says the king is he doesn't have the strength to act. Four transparent swords hang suspended in midair, perhaps spectral weapons from past battles. So there could be something else, I feel like, for some of you for sure going on, but at the same time, also the block here is that you're still learning, like you're still forgiving and healing and doing that stuff. So layers, right? I love that that came through for that. I love that. Yeah. I love that. Wow, look at this. The mountain is like you can't do shit. Like there's a fucking mountain in your path, right? This card, the book about it says, it flatly says you can do no more in the present circumstances. Mentally, physically, spiritually, you are exhausted. Let someone else put the fires out. And what I was saying about this was how this person is overflexed and this one is little tiny one. And I know it's like a parent and child, but it's also kind of like, man, this person is so flexed and caring. Let someone else do the work, right? Like let that little guy also learn how to muscle up. But at the same time, I feel like for some of you, you'll be, not but at the same time, just in addition to all of this, some people need to be taking care of themselves and they're kind of not. Okay, this is what I was waiting for. So this is... Alright. Take care of yourself this weekend. Take care of you. Focus on you this weekend. Cast out, don't worry about love. Don't worry about romance. Don't worry about relationship. Take care of you. Go out with your booze, with your friends. Not booze as an alcohol, but like, that's funny. Go out with your people. Have fun. Give this situation a rest. Like, have the forgiving and the healing be in terms of you. This is one of the harsher cards. It's a beautiful card in the upright. It makes me real excited. I was waiting for that and they were like, no. So some of you, if you're waiting for someone to kind of reach out to you, they might not. They might, but something might happen for you to just take care of your own world as opposed to them. But this card kind of says, you're ignoring the red flags. They're not just pretty things for you to look at. It gets real savage. So your sign is to really kind of, your guidance is to take care of you this weekend. Find something to occupy you and fill you. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you're overlooking. So, ay. Okay. What are you overlooking? The Knight of Wands. When I have received the Knight of Wands, I have received, in fact, a message and a phone call. So, we're flippity flopping. So, once again, if you do get some sort of contact, loving contact this weekend, some sort of loving, romantic attention this weekend, don't ignore the signs, whatever they mean. You might need to still not lower yourself to make someone else feel better, right? You're still healing. You're still moving through things. Listen to your intuition and don't discount that. Let someone else pull the weight as well. Okay? Don't do too much, but also don't demean yourself, and don't necessarily run away, but don't give your all here, right? If you don't get some sort of romantic contact this weekend, I don't know you'll probably get it from who you want. It might come from someone else or some sort of form or something. Or you might be feeling randy. Okay? That's very, wow. That's new. This is gonna take forever. I'm only at 16 minutes and I'm only on. Okay. Right, whatever it is that's coming in, even if you do get some sort of contact or you don't, I don't think it's necessarily for forever. It's kind of maybe just fleeting. Right, it's hot, but it's fleeting. And don't ignore those signs. I love this. This knight is perfectly capable of falling in love at first sight, giving his whole being to passion, and then moving on. Yeah, it's like, it's something that it's like, wow, amazing, and then gone. And you're like, did that really even happen? Untamable, beautiful in their boldness. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like there is something else that you kind of need to attend to, even if that something else is you. So if you are someone who's coupled and not in a situationship or single, there is something about you that you need to tend to, or some other type of fire, and you might need to dip out from your romantic endeavors this weekend, or perhaps even bring your partner along and invite them into that. But listen to your intuition about what you need to do. Don't act from a place of fear. Act from a place of looking out for what you need to look out for. And I don't mean that in a selfish way to hurt somebody. I mean that in like a sincere way of like, if you need to handle certain business because there's a fucking bushfire and your arrow has to be elsewhere, you tend to that. Your person's gonna be all right. But also, if you are in a coupled relationship where you are seeing somebody or something and you're doing this to someone else, tell them. Let them know what's going on with you so that they're not looking like this. Okay. All right. This is the best I can do right now because I have to do the other signs. We could have done a whole video, but I'm not really trying to be here that long. I've already been here longer than I wanted to. Okay, we're gonna do the next sign. Yeah, so air sign, I don't know. Let me know what happens for you this weekend or how this weekend is for you. Clearly there's some sort of something, and then there's also some sort of something else. It's some mixed signals, and I feel like that's probably what you'll be getting from yourself or from just your love situation, right? Don't forget me. I'll remember you said sometimes it hurts to love, sometimes. What was the next color that I gave? Alright, well this should have really been fire. But hey, fire signs. Hey, fire. This should have been earth, but hey, fire signs. So let's look at what your love guidance is for the weekend, right? Like, what's your weekend reading looking like? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me. I'll remember you say. Sometimes it hurts to love. Sometimes it's something. I feel like this is like this reading right now is like talking about the song Never Mind, I'll Find Someone Like You. Right? It's funny. Yeah, I feel like that's it. This weekend, my darling fire sign, time has come to clear your energy. I feel like you'll be feeling fiery. And this is actually quite nice. I feel like you go from this sort of giving up to being renewed in some sort of way this weekend. Releasing the energy of not being worthy, I think like Venus is like really doing some shit this weekend. Or just like Venus is like out here. Like Venus is out here for blood. Like she is like, all my single ladies, almost like she is out here. So I'm feeling that here. Like you're releasing certain come through fire signs. Hi. You're releasing the sort of energy of not being good enough, of wanting to just one more thing, like can we just talk, can we just like, you know, this whole thing of trying to beat a dead horse or whatever it is, and you're getting some sort of you're feeling yourself. You are embodying a true damn fire sign. You are feeling yourself. And I feel like others can sense that. Come through. You probably you feel warm. What are you doing? Are you hanging out in warmth? I know it's summer in the US, but it's like a certain weird type of warmth. It's like a human warmth. Someone's getting it in this weekend. And they're happy about it. Come through. Look. Get it. Get it, honey. Get it. Yeah, someone's getting it this weekend. Peaks of joy. Y'all fire signs. Too much. And I feel like whatever this was worth waiting for. It may not be exactly what you had wished for in terms of how you wanted it to be or what you wanted it to be, because this is hilarious. Look, we have 3233, 5445. I just think it's really cool. I feel like this is a certain situation that you've wanted and it's here. It's here. Is it here? It's not quite yet here, but you're feeling hot. Something's going on here. What's going on here? I need to... Why are you like that? How high can a sycamore grow? Self-will that goes unchecked can bring difficulties. Reverse, the magic prayer is a sign that you mistakenly believe your way is the only one. Could the path you're on be leading you to a place of regret, or could you be pursuing something that just isn't good for you? If so, you may be facing a painful lesson and a lonely one too. Perhaps it's time to pray and meditate on your highest good and the highest good of all. Spirit may have other plans for you. Be assured that they will be better than any you could have dreamed up. I feel like that's where you were coming from. If you're still there, be encouraged, because that means it's worth waiting for, and this attraction here is going to be lit. And you're gonna be peeking. Okay. You're gonna be peeking. Yes. I feel like you are moving from this sadness. You are moving from this release. You are moving from this heartbreak, this loneliness, this suffering over your own suffering. Like, you finally were like, fucking enough, bitch. Fuck. Like, oh. Like, you're over yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you checked yourself. Because you were like, I'm doing this. Like, this person, the natural, whomever isn't trying to have a conversation with me, I'm just gonna go ahead and do me. Like, flip that switch, and you just became even more attractive, and something that was worth waiting for. I feel like for some of you, something pops off. Okay. That's nice. Good for you. Use that time for some powerful manifestations. I feel like you did check yourself. I feel like you did kind of do like I feel like you checked yourself before you wrecked yourself. Yeah, you went with the flow of things, or you are going with the flow of things. And there's some attraction. Obviously, it's funny. Attraction and soulmates came out, but this also came out in the reverse. So I'm not sure who it is that you're doing all this attraction stuff with. This is what sucks about clarifying, because you're like, oh yeah, and then you're like, no, there's more, and then it's like, but you're either feeling attracted to somebody who may be like a bad, but not like a bad boy, but like, who might be a little rough around. I feel like you're gonna be okay if you get some this weekend. But be careful. Don't come to me or for me. Be careful, please. Do what you gotta do. Do you carefully. But come to the edge. Fire signs, y'all bring the heat. I can't with this. Come on, my glass is fogging up. Come to the edge. Peaks of joy. Soulmates. I feel like, I still feel like you'll have some sort of fun this weekend in some sort of way. Like, you'll be feeling good. You'll be feeling yourself. I wish I was a fire sign this weekend. This looks lit. This looks nice. To the sea. Come on, this is like a bad innuendo. This is some bad innuendos going on here. And I just flipped to the devil. Come on now. Come on now. With the come to the edge card outside of the innuendo, it seems like you'll be taking a risk this weekend with some sort of maybe person, some of you, right? I doubt all a fourth of the world to be getting it this weekend. And if you're checking this for someone that you are pining for, I don't know what to tell you. They'll be feeling hot in true fire sign fashion. But if you are the fire sign, you'll be feeling hot this weekend. You'll be in your Leo main, in your... Who else is a fire sign? Is Sagittarius a fire sign? I don't know the fire signs. Sorry. You'll be feeling hot with yourself. You'll be feeling hot with yourself. I just feel like you'll... How do I explain that? See, the thing is, I got the Three of Cups reversed, right? It's, and she's alone here. Here we got the ladies out here. We partying. It's outside. Here she's doing some things in the shadow of the night. This is like a little high priestess offering her offer to the gods, and she's all naked. Okay, I don't know what y'all getting up to this weekend, but she came out in the reverse. For me, when celebrations have come out in the reverse, it's like it's some sort of peak. Oh, okay, wow, yeah, peaks of joy. That's funny. Let me see. I'm still learning this deck, so excuse me, but I will always look at the book anyway. I feel like someone might be grateful to you this weekend. Tell me about that. What's going on here? Like, you'll have a ton of options. I feel like you might be a little worshipped this weekend. Who am I reading this for? Who just hijacked this reading? I feel like you will be like worshipped this weekend. Like, I don't know what somebody's gonna be. I'm not even gonna say this for everybody. Somebody is gonna feel real overflowed this weekend. A lot of cups, a lot of emotions. But I feel like some of you won't be going out. Like, some of you will be feeling attracted. Like, you'll be... Because this also talks about, like, inaction. And when you have options, it also is a bit of, like, an inaction. Because, well, which one do you choose? So you're not in the state of choosing any one. Because you have all of them, right? All of them to choose from. On this side, it talks about doing nothing, and a breakthrough will come, and the choice will become much more clear. So, if there's some sort of party that you won't be going to in lieu of something else, perhaps something else will come through for you that is better for you. Trying to move forward when things are murky is unwise and may lead to entangling yourself in a situation that is even murkier. So this could be about whomever this attraction card is about, whomever this thing is about. The Queen of Pentacles is here. I feel like this is you watching. I feel like whomever, if you are going out and if you are doing some sort of, you know, you might want to be careful about going too deep or too into it with this person, especially if they're someone that you don't know quite yet, or someone that you do like. Just be practice caution, but also again, this guy came out in the other reading. Practice caution, like move slowly. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, but also don't be too thirsty in that, like, don't do too much, because this guy comes in and out. So jeez, fire signs. This guy comes in and out. He leaves, he comes through, shows you awesomeness, and then he's like, all right, cool, peace, bye. He can do that, but he's also a guy who could stay if he wanted to, and he met this soulmate, his love of his life. So for some of you, someone will be coming in, wham bang, thinking, man, I'm leaving. Or if this is going to be a call, this could not be, getting it in. This could just be something that makes you feel hot. Hot metaphorically, hot physically, hot. And this could also be, for some of you who are in a relationship, this is good. You're probably getting over something that you guys have been through. And you realize you're like, man, Jackie, this is you, right? You're calling yourself. You're like, man, Jackie, come on, now. Let's just stop. I want some nookie from my partner. And then you have that, or not, maybe not nookie. I don't know who the fire signs are that found this video, but wow. I'm gonna exit. So your guidance this weekend overall is Go with the flow, but don't let the flow go over you. Okay? Yeah. So don't let the flow run you. Go with it, but don't let it run you. Jeez Louise. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. There's something funky about this, though. For some of you, that's what makes sense. There's no way every single fire sign would be like, oh, yay! There could be, but I have a hard time believing that. I feel like for some fire signs, it's going to be lit. For others, it's going to be lit, yeah, but the way it's lit, it may not be, you know, for the best. So either way, something common will be happening for fire signs this weekend, but plus or minus a couple days. But shoot, I want to be a fire sign. I want pizza. I'm hungry. I should have ate before starting this. Send food. Who is this? Earth. Hey, Earth sign. Ahoy there, Earth sign. Alright. Love guidance for Earth signs this weekend, please. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That's not so bad actually. That's pretty good. Jeez. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. It's funny because that card slipped out earlier too. Like for you. Ba 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 ba. Damn. These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah, 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 yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, let's see. Love guidance for Earth signs this weekend, please. Bullshit. That's bullshit. That's what I'm fucking saying. You deserve love. I mean, look, it may not be bullshit, but there's something bullshitty about this and deception, and this came out, and I'm just like, yeah. But hold on a second. It's not always a sad story. It doesn't have to always be a sad story. Do 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 do. Young moolah, baby. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea, or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. someone break up or something? What happened? What's going on, man? Oh, some sort of third party situation. Oh, was there a third party thing? Earth signs, y'all, this weekend or something? Y'all having a party? Maybe just a party? I hope. Because it looks like some people's little bit of their union is what the fuck? Where was I seeing this? Firstly, I'm gonna say there's something about the situation that I don't think you have much control over. I'm just saying that because I saw the Fates card, and for me that just kind of means that you have little control over it. With this, I'm not gonna lie, with this true love, deception, and give relationship a chance in reverse, and this Hierophant here, and this time to go card, that to me tells me, for some people this weekend, it may not be you. There's a bit of a breakup of sorts. For the weekend. You know how it was. Maybe you're in college and you're watching this, and you know how people in college broke up on Thursday, got back together by Sunday. I know I had a lot of those. Not for me personally, but people in my halls and people I lived with, we broke up. And then they do this, that, and the other over the weekend, and then they call each other, and it's like, I miss you, baby. And, you know, they get, so this could be something like that. But this time to go, and this Hierophant in reverse. And then this little young fire sign right here. And then the Three of Cups wanted to pop out. That's just a celebration, some sort of party. So maybe something happens at a party or something this weekend for you. But, there's something that you may need to let go of, something that you may need to release. Just because Unfinished Symphony and Time to Go are right next to each other. Time to Go is about go. Like, it's time. It's literally what the title is. It's time to go. And Unfinished Symphony is like, do what you need to do what you need to do so you can go. Here is co-create, and the fates. This is about you. I see this and I'm like, oh man. And I see this here. It's like working together with the fates, working together with the powers that be to do something, working together. How, I guess, going with the flow. But with this situation, that kind of feels a bit awful, to be honest. And then this Eight of Pentacles comes out, is where someone was maybe working too hard. Someone who's maybe also done this before. Someone who is quite skilled, perhaps, at deception. Yikes. What is this? I need help. Where are you? There you are. Hang tight. Earth sign. I don't know who this is for. On the other side, perhaps this is telling me a story, how there was an opportunity and then there was some lies and some deception, and you're there's kind of in this mode where someone aren't Earth sign, isn't giving it a chance, and it seems like with good reason. With this betrayal here, there may have been another party. The other party could have been work, or the other party could have been an actual physical being, a person. So it could be telling a story of the past. Coming back to heal in some way this weekend to help move you do something better to this field of dreams here. Yeah, I feel like I may have been reading there's no, if this is what's going on for you, Jesus Christ, hugs to you. But I'm also, this could be a story of the past. So, woo, hey, thanks for hanging in there. This could be a story of the past and what you've been through. Why would that sneak in like that? And then something about you're getting back a bit of your own. So either this is letting you know that whomever did this to you, there's been vindication for them, and maybe for them that's coming to them this weekend, or that if this happened to you, you're getting back a bit of your own, and celebrate. This is another 3, like the 3 of Cups. Celebrate in the knowledge that what's yours is coming romantically. If there has been an imbalance, there is a call for balance and a call to open your heart, a call to find authenticity, and that your golden palace is coming, that what's yours is coming after balance. So some sort of situation needs to be balanced. If either you're giving too much loyalty to a certain person or situation, but either way, what's going on here? And like, I'm getting such, like, I don't get it. I feel like maybe that was the past. Like, some things were out of your control in some sort of way. Either you were found out or someone else was found out, and some vindication either arrived for them, or wow, or something, and you're sitting pretty this weekend with this here, but there is a call for you to balance yourself so that, or as you balance yourself, you're opening your heart more, you are finding home, and prosperity and abundance are coming towards you, and love is coming towards you. This is a very weird ass reading. What the fuck? What the heck? Sorry. But that's good. I'm glad if it's the second rendition where this is about the past. If it's not about the past, then be assured that this is something that will be coming for you. I feel like someone's reading snuck in to this earth sign reading. So if this is you, you have to let me know in the comments, because stuff like this throws me all the way off, and I just need to know who hijacked this reading. Whose guidance was like, now's our chance. They only listen to earth sign readings. Yeah. So while something might flare up the situation for you this weekend, as far as love is concerned, it's an opportunity for you to negotiate this stuff within you, so that it can bring you more closer to a balance, and in that balance is having an open heart, and maybe even realizing that you do have an open heart, that your heart is much more open, because sometimes we can continue healing our chakras and opening our hearts and attracting love, but meanwhile we're not open, we're blind to the fact that we are doing those things already. And so it's not until something is sort of stirred around us that we're like, actually, I have changed, I have shifted, I am feeling more at home in myself, like, I'm good, I did leave that situation, actually. I think you have. I feel like, and this devil is reversed, I feel like you have exited this energy, or you will be, and this weekend will be a chance for you to know. I'm sorry, this wasn't what I was expecting. And this weekend you will something will happen. Maybe this is something shit. Maybe the fates. Something will happen that helps you realize that you've moved through this space. And this will be you. Yay. Okay, our sign. I appreciate you. I hope this served you in some way. Your king is here. The Pentacles. Oh, he's like my favorite king. He's just like, yes. He's that boss. But he's also like that boss. I think the perfect king for me would be like a mixture between the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. That would be like, yes. Okay, Earth sign. Yeah, I feel like you have moved through something, and I really hope that that was a past energy, because Godspeed to you. Okay. Okay, honey. Good luck. Good luck, and keep your light on. Hey, water sign. I've been doing so many readings today. My flooring is just like, I want to quit. Let's try something. Fire sign or wow, water sign. Tell me about. I'm just gonna do this with you, okay? It's gonna be like our little secret. Tell me about the weekend. Not the man. Tell me about the weekend of water signs this weekend. Love for water signs this weekend. I'm just trying something out, okay? You guys get a little bonus. That's funny. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords, and in the reading, we actually have the Queen of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups reversed, the Eight of Swords in some funky position, the Four of Wands reversed, and a wand, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So, what mean that? Love and marriage, love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I can't have one without the other. Love and marriage, love and marriage. Yep, someone from the past that regrets. Alright, anyway. feel like there will be some false passion this weekend. For you, water sign. And your loyalty is being called into question. Or really, like, what are you loyal to? Are you loyal to what's loyal to you? I feel like you've been waiting for something. You've been fighting for something for quite some time, and it hasn't yet come to fruition in some sort of way. Your guidance here is to allow things to happen. Oh, I should not have done that. Tarot is fucking me over. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Excuse me. Oh, it's fun, but I can't be doing that. Oh, I need to, sorry. I need to take these cards out of the way. I can't. These relate sharp truths relate to the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords. This getting to know each other relates to this Four of Wands. This pay attention to the red flags feels like, wasn't there another card here? This feels like this, what did I say? It's like a false start. It's not, it's like a rogue something. What did I say in the beginning? I don't remember. It'll come together. Don't worry. Come back, water sign. Come back, water sign. I tried to do a thing. Don't crucify me. I tried to do a thing. And then I got overwhelmed. And I'm just, I can't. I'm gonna put these in the corner over here. Because they clearly belong to your reading. But I can't. Okay, so what are you loyal to, and is what you're loyal to you? It seems like there's going to be some harsh truths, whether or not it's spoken by you. Not harsh truths, but like hard truths. Either it's a realization or it's, I feel like it's something to do with this person that you're with. There are some regrets of some sort over the past and what was, and you kind of still holding down the fort in some way. And I feel like that's the loyal heart. Like, is what you're loyal to you? Are you loyal to are you being loyal to what is loyal to you? Especially as it relates to this past relationship. I feel like with this getting to know each other, you'll it's kind of like giving someone enough, in some cases it's giving someone enough rope to hang themselves, and by that I don't mean to be crude. I mean you listening, right? You listening and you watching them, and you just being kind of quiet and looking at how they will be doing what they're doing. They'll still be saying what they're saying, and you kind of realizing, sussing out the loyalty and the things like that. So with this, you might find that it's a little bit of a mirage. It's not as real as you thought, but there is still something there. It's just a bit dangerous. Not dangerous as in bad, but it's like this fire strike. Like, yeah, it's the Ace of Wands, cool, there's passion, there's stuff there, but it's also has some danger attached to it. It also has some definite struggle attached to it. Was just waiting, like, how long can you wait and fight for this? And then how long, but you're still kind of in this mode of, those fish, those are crabs. you're in this mode of not really letting it go. No, you're not really letting it go. Like, you're gonna stay here. You see this trine here? You're still kind of willing to fight and hold on. Only thing we're missing here is pentacles. So, is what you're fighting and holding on to real? You know, is it grounded in the earth, in reality? But it feels like there's still this, you know, holding on. There's still this fight, and there's still this kind of willingness to be in this situation, but not to say that it's entirely pleasant, because these people are not entirely happy. I mean, she's kind of content. She seems like she's been used to that, being tied up. But I mean, this guy has been through it. But he's still got that Martian, like, I'm in it. And this guy over here just looks dazed and confused, but here he's still going for it. So you might have some sharp words to say this weekend. Some passionate, heated things to express or be expressed this weekend. About, you know, your partnership or lack thereof, the mirage of it, or, you know, whatever it is. But it looks like your guidance is to chill, to allow things to get to know each other, like to see what this is. But I feel like you kind of see it already to a point. Let's see something. All right. Yeah. So this says some new opportunities. So I just feel like it'll be like a new opportunity for you to like see more truth, because both kind of like truth bombs, truth stuff, swords are like clarity and blah blah blah, are in reverse. And this is a sharp. It's like, not to say that it's like harsh words or anything, but it's just, it could be for some of you, but it's more like something that's like, wow, that cuts, like that slits through air, like there's no two ways about what just happened. As far as that is concerned, it's just definitely surrounding some union that might be a little false, might not be entirely real, but could also still be real in its way. So I'm gonna put these away because I can't look at them and talk to this. I need to talk to that. Thank you for playing. I appreciate you. Thanks. Bye. So getting to know, I mean, I can't like, I'm having trouble like even just focusing on me. So that was, oh look, the Lovers is on top of the deck and the Sun is at the bottom. And the King of Swords is still at the bottom. Alright. In any case, yeah, I feel like this is an opportunity this weekend for you to allow yourself to get to know this person. Not to ignore the red flags and not to ignore what your journey has been so far with this religious factors here, and not to ignore whatever past you have, but to see where things are and whether or not you can reassess your loyalty, or to see where their loyalties are with you. You may have to realize certain truths. You may have to speak certain truths about where you're at, or they may say certain truths about where they're at. But it's also not without affection here. I can't say that there isn't some sort of affection here. This yin is about, again, allowing. Let me read the yin card so that it's abundantly clear. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are. Getting to know each other too. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you, loyal heart. By allowing their actions to speak about them, you'll be pleasantly surprised. I don't know about all that. I mean, you might be. I feel like even with these truths, they're necessary. It might be you that gets to realize these truths. And this could be one of those ways where, because you're inactive, you realize what your personal truth is, and you realize that your truth is to be a better person to this person, for you to be less involved with this person, right? Like, it's one of those things where something is just stagnant, but that stagnation is like roots growing into the ground, and eventually something sprouting up, and you're like, oh wow, yeah, I realize what it is for me. Okay. This in protection says, where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future. So I feel like, yes, have others take the lead here, but it's also about you watching. I feel like it's you watching to a point. Let me see. It's about you being authentic, so I feel like you might. Hold on, let me look at this. No. Okay. So with this truth, I feel like this is you. Like, I feel like you want to say something. I feel like you want to do something, but don't. That's weird. If it's you realizing a certain truth this weekend about whatever the situation is about for you, or whatever pops off this weekend, you just need to take that into your house and think about it before you say anything about it. Now, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, that to me says you just don't do it yet. Like, you need her to be upright so she's thinking straight and can say what needs to be said appropriately. This is not for you to say, to pop off at the mouth quite yet, because you'll be speaking from your dark place, and you can't take that stuff back. 1414, it's a rogue wave. This is not the time for you to do it. It would be going against the wave, and you'll be responding from a victim place and not from a place of power, not from a place of your queenness or kingness. Yeah, I don't think that would be a good idea. If you do calm down, then maybe when you are, in a better state of being, whatever that means to you, then you can say something, or share something. And I'm not saying, like, don't talk to anybody this weekend. What I'm saying is, don't talk from a place of anger, fear, lack, Yeah. Because this might be a good opportunity to kind of see where things are, and you might need some strength for that. It might be quite hard for you. This might be a good opportunity for you to get to know this person and really see what's going on with them, as opposed to you popping off at the mouth and ruining an opportunity. For passion. Not ruining, but like, yeah, don't be crazy. And the Queen of Wands is reversed. She's crazy to me. Like, don't be a crazy lady. Don't be a crazy lady. Like, that's like mad woman. Like, just hysteria. Like, don't pop off at the mouth. Yes, speak your truth, but in that moment, that's not your truth. That's like your truth from your goblin truth. That's like your dark truth. But it's not even your truth. Okay? Like, you might need to simmer down before you say much of anything. The Chariot and on top of Yin. That's the way to go. Come through. Yeah, that's the way to go. Okay. Just allow this situation to unfold naturally. Let go of control issues did not come out, but I feel like that's what needs to be said. And I feel like that will actually help free you, because the devil popped out. The side of the devil is this little promise of hope. I feel like allowing the situation and just allowing. Let me read that message for you again, because I feel like, yeah, you could rewind it, but this is important. Let me pick up some keywords here for you. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. Conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. Okay? You'll be pleasantly surprised. Look, I hope so. I hope so. But that might be a way for you to release some of these bonds of past life nonsense that might be wreaking havoc in this situation. If you are a person who's coupled, I'm sorry, I don't like having to say this, but chill out, right? About the situation. Obviously, if you're in a dangerous situation, leave. It's not about you saying, oh, you've hurt me. It's just leave, you know, do that. Or not just leave, but like, you know what allowing is to you, right? Don't be in a dangerous situation. Please don't. You're worth more than that. If you are single, this is about you. Not being crazy. At what someone does to you this weekend. But kind of letting something, like, stand up for yourself, right? But like if someone like touches your bum and they didn't mean to, or like they meant to, just before you pop off, like, take a step back, check them, right? See if they look scared, or before you say something. I don't know. Just kind of allow love to come to you. Let someone else take the lead. Single people, my singles. I'm mostly speaking to the feminines. I'm not gonna lie. And if you are a female who's a feminine, cool. If you're a female who's a masculine, I'm speaking to the feminines. If you're a male who's a feminine, I'm speaking to you. Allow. If you're someone in a situationship, allow. Don't pop off. That's not the time to pop off. Just watch and see how this person is, and if they're loyal to you the way you're loyal to them, or if you're even loyal to them the way they're loyal to you. You might be surprised. Okay. Cool. All right. Keep your light on, water sign. I hope you're okay. See you on the flip side. Bye.